Okay, so what's up guys, it's Matters, and we're going to be talking about why we could be seeing a Black Ops 4 Zombies only beta this time around. It's actually very possible. There are a couple different reasons why we could be seeing Zombies a part of the beta or separate from the multiplayer beta, and to make this game as successful as possible and to have the launch as efficient and smooth as possible, a Zombies only beta would actually be very beneficial to the game and to the community. So I think this time around, usually it's out of the question. It's only multiplayer. I mean, the beta only started with Black Ops 3, so you know, before we didn't even have a beta, but now I think a Zombies beta, and I'll talk about the specifics. It's not going to be a large scale beta, nothing crazy, but I do think it's very possible, and there are a couple very good reasons why they need to probably do a beta this time around. And I'll look to the past and you know what things have gone wrong with different launches with zombie maps and different stuff, where if you had a beta, maybe things would have been different and launches would have been smoother and the game just would have been more successful just in general. So that being said, if you can leave a like, that'd be greatly appreciated. Subscribe for more Black Ops 4 Zombies videos, and let's get started. So I go through this pretty much in every video, but Black Ops 4 is going to be a large-scale game. Activision, they're going to make it a huge deal. Treyarch, they're going to make it a huge deal. And Zombies is going to be no different. Zombies is going to be a huge game mode. It's not as simple as it was before. Obviously, Zombies, you know, it's always been a large part of Treyarch, but they really didn't understand, and especially Activision didn't truly understand how big of a deal Zombies is until Zombies Chronicles released, and pretty much was the best-selling DLC they've ever had. And I really don't think Activision realized until then that, wow, Zombies, you can sell a map pack for $30 and make so much money. I think Activision knew at that point Zombies is a huge deal, and they want to treat it like just, I mean, not that they were treating it the same as multiplayer and campaign. They probably still were, especially Treyarch, but I think Activision just didn't realize how big of a deal it was. So Activision is going to be pushing for Zombies to be as smooth and perfect and just have so much content. They're going to want Zombies to be a huge deal this year. So that's why, again, having a beta is going to be key to having a successful Zombies game mode, especially if it's not just going to be survival. It's going to be a large-scale thing. You're going to have survival, you're definitely going to have grief, and you're going to have other multiplayer objective game modes. Now, this is sort of for a different video, but Jason Blundell said, you know, he wanted grief, he wanted, you know, multiple game modes within Black Ops 3 Zombies, and I think he, you know, there were actually leaks about there actually being multiple game modes within Black Ops 3 Zombies, but he said within an interview, I forgot if it was with a YouTuber or some company, he pretty much said that he didn't want to just throw in a game mode that wasn't really finished, or he didn't want to throw in an old game mode that didn't really have the assets that he wanted to add to it, or he just didn't want to do something random. He wanted to really work on it and refine it, and they just simply didn't have enough time to. And I think at that point, it was already being planned for Black Ops 3. 100% is going to be in Black Ops 4, along with multiple other sort of objective-based game modes, different from survival. And that being said, you're going to have a lot more just, you know, capacity within the game to do different stuff. And obviously that translates to the servers and the server capacity and what they need to run and what they need to handle with their systems. And having a beta and testing all of that out is obviously very important, because however much you test it out within your company and however much you test it out before release, there's always a problem. And if you look back, I know this is a DLC, and you know, Shadows of Evil on launch had glitches too. The Giant had glitches, but Sasboon no Shima at launch, you know, it was really bad. And I'm not saying the Black Ops 4 Zombies beta needs to have the whole map. I think really what they need for a Zombies beta is just a small section of the map, a very small section, like 2 or 3 rooms max, no Easter eggs, but just stuff that people can test out the weapons and move around and be within the map, and they can figure out, okay, this works, and they can move on from there. Obviously, there's a Sasboon no Shima Easter egg glitches on launch where you would, you know, you would die like right when you went to the Easter egg room, or just crazy stuff. You would fall through the map, and there's different things getting parts. Obviously, it's really hard to figure that out, but I think having a couple of rooms just for people to play in, and for Activision, for Treyarch really to look at that and actually learn from it and then fix glitches from there, that'd be very beneficial, because on launch, then you would have pretty much a smooth sailing game. You would have everything working and everything would be great. So, you know, I don't want them adding too much. If they have a Black Ops 4 Zombies beta, probably would be alongside the multiplayer beta. If not, it would be a separate sort of mini beta, just a small section of the map. Maybe they won't even give us the base map. Maybe they'll give us the second side map. But the point of it is not to play the map. The point of it isn't for the players to get a taste of that, because that's not the point. The point would be to make sure that when, you know, tons of players go into public matches, they go into the game, it runs smoothly, nothing glitches, nothing's too damaging, because we want Black Ops 4 to be have such a nice, smooth, successful launch. Activision wants that too. There's so many reasons why you would need a good launch. Call of Duty, obviously it's selling well, but it's, you know, Fortnite is their huge competition now. Obviously it's different, but really Fortnite's taking a lot of players from Call of Duty that pretty much already weren't there, but, you know, Fortnite's making it so a lot of Call of Duty players aren't going back to Call of Duty. So just so many reasons why Black Ops 4 needs to have a smooth launch, and having a zombies only beta would be very key to that. So we'll see what happens. I do think it's possible. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. Hope you guys did enjoy. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.